I don't know how Jacob Rees-Mogg manages to do his real job when he spends so much time and gets paid so much money for doing his second job in GB News. But on the 18th of May, to his credit, he appeared in the House of Commons and asked Penny Mordaunt why it was that some government departments couldn't be bothered to answer their correspondence. He specifically talked about the Department of Levelling Up. And he pointed out that he wrote to this department in early December. He badgered them in April and then March and later on. And they still haven't replied to him. Now, as a Privy Councillor, as Penny Mordaunt pointed out, he should be in receipt of correspondence. He should be replied to. That's a courtesy to Privy Councillors. And the Speaker of the House of Commons, Lindsay Hoyle, said that he thought that, first of all, Chief Whips should be involved and that there should be an investigation into this, because not only were backbenchers not being properly served, but also constituents were not being properly served. Now, Jacob may be concerned about a letter that hasn't been answered from December. I'm waiting for correspondence from November, I think, or maybe slightly earlier, with the Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sport, or whatever it's called now. I've long lost interest in the acronym. And also with the Home Secretary. And neither of these ministerial departments have bothered to respond to my MP, who wrote to them both. And I think this is scandalous. I was going to say scurrilous, but I knew there was a word beginning with S. I think it's scandalous, because our democracy depends on an interplay between the constituents, their MP, and their faith that their MP can raise issues with ministers, and the issues will get back to them, and they will then pass this on to the constituent. If that doesn't happen, our system is collapsing. And I'm only too aware that the Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sport has been a stepping stone to other ministries, that it's not considered terribly important. And at the same time, the Home Office is under the, what can we call it, the tyrannous regime of Suella Braverman and others, and has been so since the days of Mrs. May. I think we need a shake-up. I think we need a kick. And that kick may be, it may just have been delivered in the local elections, but I think the present government is too distracted by its own little assemblies of the National Conservative organisation and whatever the other one was down in Bournemouth. It's too introspective. It thinks it's doing the right thing. If it's not answering its correspondence, it's definitely not doing the right thing.